up.
I would say do it.
You know,
I've never been afraid of it.
push him up, bridle him up, push him up into the bridle. Ask him for different gears. If he doesn't want to work in here, he knows he's got nowhere to go. He can do this a lot easier out in the open or in the arena.
I hear people all the time, oh, they're ponies, but I don't think they know what they're asking.
But he doesn't have much forward right now, so he knows he doesn't have any place to go. Beat up a little, you lazy cuss. The hardest thing on him right now is to get any speed out of him. Which is good when you're doing the bridle stuff. But once you get up, you want to, you know, do some things. This becomes a lot harder. But like right here, you can forward, backward. Like there ain't enough room to do that. Took a little tap to get some effort. He wasn't going to give me any effort. That was some effort. I didn't have to tap him for that. Give me some effort. But you got all the, you know, he's a ranch horse, stock horse kind of horse, but you got all the same stuff. I don't know my dressage lingo that well, but basically, when they're working in their ring, they've got what they call shoulders in, which would be basically a counter bend where you're sending the hip around the horse to the outside.
Is it kind of like a slave?
Yeah, well, dressage is another game, and it's the definition of dressage is something like schooling, but it's just breaking all these parts apart, and then they have what they call shoulders in, or shoulders out, which would be you're moving your hips to the inside of the pin, hips to the inside on your straight line. In other words, you get the horse angle one way or you get the horse angle the other. And you have to have control of your horse's hip, control of your horse's shoulders. See, that's the hip, shoulders, hip, shoulders, hip. Because you're going to, when we're working on softening the horse up and getting control of that for like the one-handed western stuff, we do quite a bit of counter work, which would be to shake, you shake this horse, I'm going left and I'll shake him right.
How do you push his hip? How do you do that?
How do I do this?
How do you push his hip out? I mean, because you're...
See where my inside foot is?
in the middle of the belly.
I'm reaching back there and pushing. What? If I push right there,
Yeah.
I can push his hip around, see?
Oh.
If I push in the middle, what happens?
You just
Stop the whole horse. If I push towards the front, what happens? Move the front end. See?
I was just wondering.
There's different positions. Watch. I'm going to get over where I got space to get away from. You just watch my foot and watch what the horse does in response. I'll exaggerate it a little so you can see the move. If I put my foot right up here and push,
Then he's gonna go back.
his front end goes, right?
Yeah.
If I put it in the middle and push,
Yeah, it's just mere.
the whole horse goes. Huh?
That's what it's just mere inches.
And then if I put it back here just a little bit and push, I move the heel. So there's three positions there. There's actually 4 positions on mine because if I put my feet right here, off of him and slightly forward, he goes into reverse. As long as I ask him to move here, he's going to go backwards. I don't have to pull on him. All I have to do is say move. If I go to the relaxed mode, the neutral, the straight up and down, he stops.
Okay. You showed your feet. Show your hands.
What if you bump him from the back going forward? Like, if you put your foot backwards, swing around.
Well, the both legs bumping just means move.
Oh.
It's just a backup for the smooch. If this horse, for instance, if I start a side pass, for instance, and it would come into play a lot more when I didn't have the bridle on, because if the horse started walking forward, I was actually leaning both feet back a little and putting the brakes, the reverse on just a little bit to keep him from walking out. Now that I got a bridle, I can stop it in the front, and all I have to do is open this gate, which is open right now, it's not on it, but I can exaggerate it so people see. You're going to open that gate, close this gate, ask him to move. Now, if he started going backwards, like that, I can put this, did you see when I added my other foot, it pushed him forward?
Yeah.
Because when I put both legs on him, it pushed him forward. Now, I can adjust this a little by where my pressure is. If the back end gets behind, I move my foot back. If the front end gets behind, let's watch. If the front end gets ahead right there, I can move my front back. I'm doing this on purpose. So I can move this end or this end. So I find it until I get both of them going, just like that. I find that magic spot and just keep